Hello viewers and my dear students. So I forgot one thing. Yesterday was my birthday, so I want everyone to wish me a happy birthday. Just like a small kid, I'm very much interested in celebrating the birthday, and Alhamdulillah, yesterday was the best day of my life as I was among the people I love the most, right? So I am the most happiest person. Alhamdulillah, it was the best birthday. All were around me, and we cut the cake and we enjoyed it like never before. So I'm thankful to all those who were with me yesterday, and we had the great time. So I want to share those moments also with you. So wish me good luck, wish me the best, right? And I need a lot of prayers. Thank you so much, and wish you good luck also. Hello students, this is Professor Dr. Moina Akhtar Mughal from Dr. M. Akazi Institute of Chemistry, University of Sindh, Jamshoro. I hope you all know me very well now, and I hope you've been going through all my video lectures which I have uploaded previously. I mean months ago I have uploaded about the lab work, especially because now it's the practical times, and inshallah hopefully university is about to open, so face-to-face Viva is there. Keep that thing in your mind, yet you are going to face me, your teacher, Dr. Moina, right? So whereas if, for God forbidden, if we will not be able to conduct the Vivas on face-to-face, so in that case we will be again back to the online process. No problem, no worries. Now we know how to deal with all the online work, online way how you are going to appear before your examiner on Zoom Cloud, right? So we will back to that track. But right now I'm talking about, as I have come to know that you are getting a lot of confusions regarding regarding how I'm going to conduct the Viva and how your experimental work is going to be done in the lab, whether in the lab or online. So I will tell you both the things, because one by one I cannot explain everything on phone. You people are approaching me, my candidates, whoever my viewers are, they are approaching me on my phones and on WhatsApp, and it's unable, or it's difficult for me to respond to everyone there on the phone. So that's why today I thought that I must talk to you directly, and I must convey you through this YouTube, so that you will be able to know what you are going to face. So this laboratory manual, this is it, right? The same laboratory manual which I've given you in your in the beginning of this semester, right? And I have asked you to go through all the pages. That is, first of all, that is the safety precautions, that is how you are going to do if you are appearing in the lab, what rules you are supposed to follow, and how you are going to save yourself from the different hazardous chemicals that you are going to overcome over there, because this is organic chemistry, so that means organic solvents you're going to deal with, and they are very toxic, they are very irritating to your eyes, they are very pungent, and they have typical smells, and they are not supposed to be touched or tasted, right, directly with your bare hands. That's why you are supposed to wear gloves, goggles, and if not goggles, then at least zero number glasses are preferable. You can wear them. I told you in the beginning of all this, but I know everyone has forgotten, because it's now a period of almost 8 months, 7-8 months. So there were, in the beginning of this manual, there are the precautions regarding your lab work and your laboratory dealings, how you're going to do different go through different steps. Then of course after the safety and laboratory rules, you are going to, you will jump to the next section, that is about the glassware. That is this one. The glassware, different glassware you have used, that is different type of test tube, different type of ignition tubes, and what is the difference between an ignition tube and what is the difference between a test tube. Particularly there are many differences lying between them. So you have to go through each and everything properly. What type of condensers are there? Why condensers are used? What is the function of a condenser? What could be the position of the condenser when you are distilling? What could be the position of the condenser when you are refluxing? What is refluxing? What are condensation reactions? How you are going to reflux your compound? These are the general things which I've explained you many times on this channel even, and in the class for the period of 1 month, because 1 month I regularly took your laboratory, part 3 laboratory, right? So you should be knowing, memorize all those things which I've explained you in the lab, right? And then you will be able to do all the other rest of the things. Then there are of course the tables regarding the physical constants of your each and every compound. That is so I was telling you about the physical properties of your organic compounds. So the next page, that is on page number 6 of this manual, laboratory manual, these are the properties of some important properties of the organic compounds. That is there, what type of solvents could be there, for example, starting from you can say pentane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane, benzenes, chloroforms, the diethyl ethers, hexanes, and DMF, that is dimethyl formamide, DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, and formic acid, and butanols, alcohols, methanols. These are all the list of the solvents that are supposed to be used in the laboratory, right? So you should be knowing at least about their physical properties. That is, what type of a boiling point they could have, dielectric constants, their densities. Definitely they are liquids, so they hold the densities, their dipole moments, right, their refractive index, etc. So these are the things that are supposed to be done when you are going through this manual, right? And because the manual is hopefully with you people, it's lying with you people. Journal, if the journal is with me, because most of you are saying the journal is with me, whereas I have been returning back your journals after checking them on the spot, right? But well, some of them were left in my office. You can get them from there on 16th, right? And you can see where you have left. I will tell you how you are going. I will evaluate the marks regarding journal and everything, but let me go through this scheme first. So then there are of course the chemical test listed for the functional group tests, and then of course there are some other things, and our work starts from page number 16, that is identification of known unknown organic compounds, that you will be provided a known or an unknown organic compound. Definitely now it is not it's an exam, it's a your learning period is over, your examination process is there, so you will be provided with an unknown organic compound, and you are going to find its go through and find its identity. You are going to see what type of a compound it is through a series of steps, how you are going to identify, as I've told you before. If you remember, every compound is supposed to be identified through 4 different steps, right? What was those 4 different steps? I can remember, reload into your memory back. It was preliminary examination, then detection of elements, then number 3 was classification test, and number 4 was your boiling point and formation of derivatives, right? So it was like that. So you will start from there, of course, the preliminary examination, right? And for the preliminary examination, you are going to make the columns, and you are going to find out that what type of a state it is, what color it has, what type of odor it has, then the litmus test, then the other tests, different. There are series of other tests as given in this scheme. You can see here, right? It's already there. So and you can see I have already written, you can see my handwriting. This is the time when I was there with you in the lab, and I was telling you about all these steps, right? Whereas a laboratory teacher is supposed to be considered as a lab assistant, but it's not like that. The teachers who are not conducting laboratories, they are actually at the defaulter side. That a perfect teacher is the one who is conducting the laboratories, and I've been conducting the laboratories as well all my 25 years of experience in the university. So that was my brief, brief introduction, right? So you will go through, all these preliminary tests, and then you will jump to your next section, that is your detection of elements. And for the detection of elements, it's again on page number this, and you are going to find out what type of sodium extract you are going to prepare, and for finding out the elements that are present in your compound, that is the presence of nitrogen, sulfur and halogens. And then you will jump to the third section, that is the classification test. Classification test basically tells you about what type of functional groups are there, right? Like what functional groups, aldehydes, ketones, and rest of the compounds. There's a series of functional groups that are there, which I have been explaining to you months ago. So you are supposed to go through each and every video again, go through them, because that are on LMS system. My all videos are on LMS system, so go through them and you will come to know. And I do not have to repeat each and every word again. That's why I have uploaded, so that you can, whenever you feel like seeing, you can click the button and you can see. So back to the work. So this is the the test, third step, that is the classification test, right? In which you are going to find out that which functional groups are present in your organic compound, which is unknown to you. You don't know the name of the compound, right? This, you can look over here. This is my manual. This is my copy. You can see my handwriting, how much hard work I have done for you people in the lab when I was explaining you in the lab. This is that time when I was writing down everything on this manual for you people on the spot when I was delivering this lecture, right, to you. When I was presenting this lecture, during that time I was writing down everything over on this manual, so that you will be able to understand each and every step clearly. So please open up your manual and see what indications I have given you, why I have written all these things here. You can see over here, these are over with my handwriting, you can see them, and why I wrote all these things on that time. Go through them. I am not going to repeat. That's for sure, right? Because I'm a human, please, I have uploaded, I have done enough hard work, and don't take that much work out of me, okay? It's enough. Then of course in the end you are going to, and now yes, one more important point, that these classification tests are, there are 12, 13, 14 tests, or maybe more than that. So you are not supposed to go through all the classification tests. You are not supposed to perform all the classification tests. This I have explained also in my previous lectures, that you have to based on your data you have up till now, you have crossed your 3 steps, 2 steps, that is your preliminary examination, then your next was your detection of elements. So now you have some data. So based on your data, based on the results you got up till now, you are going to select the number of tests which are supposed to be done now based on your data which you have. Got it? So you are not going to go through all the tests, because there is one test and then there is a confirmatory test after that. Then again there is a one test, and then again there is a confirmatory test. So don't go through all the tests. This is, I'm again telling you, you have to go only, you have to perform that test that is matching your data, right? So after that, the last point is the most interesting and most easiest. That is detection of that is the determination of melting point, right? Now every organic compound has its own melting point, right? So you are going to use a capillary tube. You will seal the ends if it's not and yes, what is a capillary tube? You should know, right? And why can we use the capillary tube again and again, and how can we use them again and again? If you are going to use it, then how? I also want to know. And are you going to wash the capillary tube? Are you going to wash the ignition tube? Are you going to wash the test tube? Questions again. Indications. what an examiner can ask you, right? So these are the things. I mean, I will open the manual and I will start asking you from that, and that is how your examination, your Viva is going to be done, right? Because I have done enough, I mean, hours I've spent on you people during that 1.5 months, right, which I've done. And then afterwards I have uploaded so many videos on the lab work that I think nobody has done up till now. I don't think so any of the teacher of Dr. M. Kazi Institute of Chemistry has uploaded a video, lectures on labs. Nobody. I mean, the most genius ones, they have not even, right? So it's only me. So this is how you are going to deal with this laboratory manual, because I've been using this, right? And then you will, I mean, after passing through all these, going through all these 4 steps, you will be able to find out what compound you have been provided with. You will be knowing its melting point. You will come to know that which compound it is, as you are going to find out from the list given provided to you. You will match your compound with the nearest melting point, and then you will come to know what, and definitely you will be having the previous data, and based on that data you will be able to find out your compound. So now this was all about your, I mean, the laboratory work which you have done for the period of 1.5 months, right? 1.5 months. I hope all the groups have done, and the subgroups have done. But if any of the group was unable to perform the lab work in that 1.5 months, I will give them some lenience, and I will ask them from the work they have done, right? It is, of course, that's for sure, because at those times things were so uncertain. We never knew how you are going to, I mean, whether we are going to appear the next day in the university or not, whether we will be able to come or not. So those were the COVID-19 days, right? So those are, alhamdulillah, now over, almost over. Plus, please, you have to take care of yourself. Still, you need to wear the mask and gloves, and please bring your hand sanitizers with you, so that you will be able to I mean, you will be able to clean up yourself, and you can make yourself and others safe. Now I'll talk about the evaluation process. As I've told you in the beginning of my demonstrations in the lab, that this lab work, it consists of 100 marks, right? 100 marks means that it is going to be evaluated in different sections. What are those sections? I have already told you. You have a journal, you have your attendance, right? So the journal holds 10 marks, your attendance holds 10 marks. Now what is the third thing? Third thing I told you was your daily performance, right? Because we had, I mean, a 3-month period in a semester or more than that, so we can, I mean, judge a student on the basis of its performance, whether a student was well behaved, disciplined, regular, punctual, before time, not on time, before time in the lab, right? So these were all the things. And of course the students' work, the assignments that has been given to the student, these things all comes under the category of your daily performance, right? So I have, as I've told you before, I'm still on that point, that 40 marks I have, I've decided for the daily performance, right? And the rest of what is left now, how many marks you have? 60, 40, 10, 60, and now 40 is left. So 40 marks will be for your Viva, whether it is online, whether it is face to face, no problem. So I hope you will all agree with this system, because daily performance, how I'm going to find out? Yes, because it was only a period of 1.5 months, I'm going to look into your journals. I'm going to look into your attendance of that 1.5 month period, that how many students were there, right, who were in the lab, who were appearing daily, I mean weekly, on the weekly basis, they were in there, they were regular, and on that, based on that history, I will give you the marks. And those who were unable to attend the labs, even though they were in the university, they were coming to the labs, but maybe I was not there, maybe some circumstances, maybe I was busy somewhere, maybe it was some sort of a holiday or something like that, whatever. If it was not a student's fault, I will compensate that thing also. You are not supposed to worry about that, right? But definitely those who have not at all attended the classes, those who have not at all attended the labs, they will not be permitted. That's for sure. I'm not a lenient teacher then, because I know you all by your face. I can recognize my students. I know each and every student very well. So keep that thing in your mind, that you cannot fool your teacher, right? Teacher cannot be fooled, and it's very difficult to fool somebody, right? So keep that thing in your mind. That is, I think, enough for today. Hope you got my message. You got how the exams practical is going to be conducted. No need to worry. You are the best. As I told you before, you are the best students, most well behaved, and I've been enjoying my teaching time with you, right? That was the best quality time I had with you people. So please do not worry. Good luck.